use a hero like Buddy, and you're going to get double the defensive down. You get the regular defensive down, plus she gives elemental defensive down. So that's really important to notate when Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Evelyn. Looks like Merida from Brave got all grown up. She's here to shoot the arrow at you. Gonna hurt you. She's got 727 on her attack, 712 on her defense, and 1355 on her health. Statistically about average. I'm liking what she's producing. She's running at fast speed. She's one of those nature heroes. She deals 210 damage to the target and nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies get minus 54% defense against nature for 4 turns. Dispels buffs from the target and nearby enemies. Also has an elemental link, which recovers 4% health for all nature allies for 6 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. Man, this hero is absolutely incredible. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To try this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description and click on the special links. You'll receive 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 1 free champion, Executioner. All your treasure is waiting for you right over here. A couple of things to notate. First and foremost, her minus 54% defense can be stacked with regular defensive down. So what that means is when you use her, you can also use a hero like Buddy, and you're gonna get double the defensive down. You get the regular defensive down, plus she gives elemental defensive down. So that's really important to notate. When you're stacking all green color heroes, you can use those in conjunction with each other. And she is a fast dispelling hero. I do love that she dispels at fast speed from the target and nearby enemies, which usually is good enough to do when you're in the beginning phases of attacking. So ultimately, really great hero. She is a ranger class hero, which means that you could potentially get some emblems. There is Sezshat that has taken up emblems, possibly Athena. Overall, you might have some emblems available. When we take a look at what she does against a Titan, she's going to get an A grade there. The only thing keeping her from having an A plus is the fact that you're only going to want to use her against blue Titans. It is an absolute must if you do have her, that you're going to use her on blue Titans. Really, really great hero there. Like I said, you pair her with Buddy, you use her, and you have it to where you've got double the defensive down, and it sets up for a lot of damage. So really, really important there. I love her against Titans. That's why she's got an A grade there. On offense, another A grade. Reason being is she pairs well with other heroes. She could also be really good to where you use her, and then you could use a hero like Leanna, or you could use Kingston. So those will also be really good, especially when you're figuring at fast speed. You could potentially just kill a hero automatically using her, and then you pair them up there. So I really, really love this hero on offense, especially being at fast speed, and could potentially make it so that you could deal with troublesome heroes that are dispelling. When we take a look at her defensive grade, she's gonna get a B as far as a tank grade goes. Reason being is she doesn't have the most defensive stats. Her hero specials aren't going to be that great on defense. You're not really worried about pairing against enemies getting nature defensive down, and you're hitting hero and multiple enemies. It does help out a little bit, but I'm not really too stoked on her as far as the tank grade. That's why she's got a B grade there. Now when we look at her flank grade, she does get a B plus grade. Again, you're probably not going to utilize the fact that the target nearby enemies get minus 54% defense for nature for 4 turns. That's probably not really going to happen. You're just going to be dealing damage to the target and the nearby enemies, so that is okay. And again, that further extends to the wing grade. She's going to get a B+ grade there as well too, because essentially she's running at fast speed. She is hitting for the target nearby enemies a decent amount, but ultimately not that great there. As far as her defensive grade, she is going to get a solid B+ grade. You can use her as a flank, you can use her as a wing. It is something usable. Honestly, this was really close to being flexed down to a B, because you're probably not going to be using her in the flank or the wing. I have seen some people use her, especially if you're not running green tanks, but I'm not too stoked on it. Potentially could be a B+ grade there. When we look at her weekly raid grade, she's going to get an A on rush attack. Reason being is if you have access to green heroes, her at very fast speed with any other hero is going to do a lot of damage. So I really love her on rush attack, lots of damage in place. Look at her buff grade, she's going to get an A grade there. Reason being is she's going to dispel the buffs, plus she's also adding a new buff that is not typically normal, with the target nearby enemies getting minus 54% defense against nature for 4 turns. So that's going to help you, as it's a weird buff as well as it's going to impact the state. So she's going to get an A grade on buff. On Bloody Battle, she's going to get another A grade. Reason being is she's running at fast speed and she pairs well with a ton of other heroes to potentially maximize a lot of damage. So Evelyn, as far as her overall grade, she's going to get a solid A grade. I really love this hero. I use her quite often. Every single time I run a green stack, I'm going to use her, and she does really well. I love her on Titans. Amazing hero. Thanks so much for watching this content. Make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on, and I'll check you out on the next one.